Good afternoon. This is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. I have some recipes for you today. I have recipes all over the place. I figure I have enough recipes to give you half a dozen recipes every day for the next 2-3 years. Okay? Maybe these recipes will become favorites, your family favorite. I try to include recipes that will simple recipes that will be in your with foods that will be in your pantry. I am assuming that you have a full pantry and that you have many preps. If not, these are simple recipes that use simple ingredients, which is what I'm trying to say. Chicken and rice casserole. Preheat oven to 325 degrees and grease a 9 by 13-inch pan. You use 1½ cups of minute rice, 1 can of cream of celery soup, 1 can of cream of chicken soup, 1 soup can of milk, 1 chicken cut up, 1 packet of dry onion mix and paprika. Sprinkle minute rice in the pan. Add cream of celery soup, add cream of mushroom soup, cream of chicken soup, and your milk. Pour over the rice, making sure that all the rice is covered. Lay your chicken over the rice. Spread with a packet of dry onion mix and sprinkle with paprika. Cover with foil and bake for 2 hours at 325 degrees. Remember, these recipes will be in my description box. Chicken and rice casserole. Overnight casserole. 2 cups of elbow macaroni uncooked. 6 ounces of shredded dried beef. I got Brewdog. Rather than the little packages, it's cheaper. 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. 1 can of cream of chicken soup, 2 cups of milk, 1 small onion chopped, 1/2 pound of American cheese. You combine all of these together and you refrigerate, or you can freeze it. Bake at 350 degrees for 1½ hours. Cover with aluminum foil for the first 45 minutes. Overnight casserole. Chicken casserole. 12 slices of bread. 4 cups of cooked diced chicken. 1 cup of finely chopped chicken. 1 cup of finely chopped celery. 1 cup of mayonnaise or salad dressing. 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. A dash of thyme or seasoned salt. 4 well-beaten eggs. 3 cups of milk, 1 cup of shredded American cheese, 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. Trim the crust from 4 slices of bread and cut bread into cubes. Put the cubes in a greased 9 by 13-inch pan. Combine your chicken, celery, mayonnaise, salt, pepper, and thyme. Spoon over the bread. Cut the crust from the 8 remaining slices. Do not cube. Lay the bread on top of the chicken mixture. Combine the milk and soups and pour over all. Refrigerate overnight. The next day, pour the cream of mushroom soup, undiluted, over the top of everything. Bake at 325 degrees for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Remove from the oven, sprinkle cheese over it, bake an additional 15 to 20 minutes. Chicken casserole. Sauerkraut casserole. 3 cups of sauerkraut, 1 1/2 pounds of hamburger, 2½ to 3 cups of mashed potatoes, 3/4 cups of shredded cheese. Brown your meat until almost done. Put in a 9 In a 9 by 9 or 10 by 10 baking dish, put the sauerkraut on the bottom. Put the meat in the drippings over the sauerkraut. Spread your mashed potatoes over the meat. Sprinkle with cheese. Bake at 350 degrees for 40 to 45 minutes. I also have here this note: use hot dogs or smoked sausage instead of a hamburger. Brown in butter. Night before casserole. 2 cups of macaroni uncooked. 2 cups of chicken, turkey, tuna, or hamburger cooked. 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. 2 cups of milk. 3 hard-boiled eggs chopped. And onion to taste, which is optional. You mix all things together. Refrigerate at least 6 to 12 hours. Bake at 350 degrees for 1 hour. Spam loaves. 1 cup of spam, 1/2 pound of cheese, 1/2 green pepper, 1 medium onion. You grind all of this together in a food processor. Add 3 beaten eggs, 1 cup of mushroom soup, 3/4 cups of breadcrumbs, and 1 cup of milk. Place in a baking dish. Bake at 350 degrees for 45 to 60 minutes. Spam loaves. Beef taco casserole. 1 onion chopped, 2 pounds of hamburger, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 1 can of kidney beans, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 1/2 teaspoons of chili powder, 2 garlic cloves minced, 1 16-ounce can of tomato sauce, 1/2 pound of cheddar cheese, grated, 1 12-ounce package of corn chips. Saute the onions, hamburger, garlic, vinegar, and chili powder. Add your tomato juice. Simmer for 15 minutes. Add kidney beans. Grease a 2-quart casserole dish. Put on the bottom, fill crushed corn chips, and sprinkle with cheese. Put 1/2 of the meat mixture on top of the corn chips. Layer again with corn chips and cheese. Then your meat mixture. Cover with chips and cheese and bake at 325 degrees for 20 minutes. Instead of the 2 pounds of hamburger, I would use 1 pound of hamburger. And then I would use lentils to make up the rest of the hamburger. A little bit cheaper, a little bit more nutrition. My last one for the day. Meal in itself. 1 pound hamburger browned and drained. 2 cups of sliced potatoes. 1/2 cup of sliced carrots. 1/2 cup of rice uncooked. 1 teaspoon of salt. 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. 1 can of cream of celery soup. 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. 1 can of evaporated milk. And you got chopped onions, which are optional. You layer in a 2-quart greased casserole exactly as listed. Meat, potatoes, carrots, rice, salt, pepper, cream of celery soup, cream of mushroom soup, evaporated soup, and onions if desired. Bake at 325 degrees for 2 hours until the veggies are tender and the meat is done and the rice is done. Meal in itself. That's it for today. Have a great day and God bless.